lot of years wondering what might have been. Thinking about old crossroads and roads I didn't take back then. There were dreams I left behind and chances that slipped away. For a while I carried questions about those yesterdays. I thought another direction might have changed his life somehow. But the older I get, the less I believe that now. Some roads were never mine, no matter how they seem. Some doors were meant for others, some lives belong to different dreams. Some roads were never mine, and that's alright today, because the road beneath my feet still brought me all the way. Every scar became a teacher, every loss became a guide. Even the mistakes I hated walk right here by my side. The miles weren't always easy, Lord. Some years were hard to bear. But looking back this evening, I can see why they were there. Maybe life knows things we don't understand at first. Maybe every wrong turn quietly serves a purpose. Regret gets heavy when you carry it too long. But gratitude has a way of setting it down. Some roads were never mine, some stories weren't meant to be, and maybe that's the reason I'm exactly where I need to be. Some roads were never mine, yet I don't feel deprived, because the road I did travel made me who I am tonight. Not every path is meant to be followed. Some are only meant to teach. I spent a lot of years believing I needed more than what I had. A little more money in my pocket, a little more reason to be glad. Always reaching for tomorrow, always looking past today, thinking satisfaction lives somewhere a little farther down the way. But every mile I traveled brought a lesson back to me. More Most of the things I truly needed were already close enough to see. The things I thought I needed turned out not to matter much. The bigger house, the louder praise, the endless rush for more and such. The things I thought I needed were never what made me whole. The best parts of this life have always lived inside the soul. A quiet morning by the window, a friend who calls just to say hi. A peaceful night beneath the stars, watching clouds drift through the sky. Those simple things grow richer the older that I become, because gratitude keeps revealing how much beauty was there all along. The years have changed my vision in ways I never knew. I stopped counting what was missing and started valuing what was true. Enough looks different when the heart finally slows down. The things I thought I needed were mostly passing wants. The things that stayed beside me were the things that really count. The things I thought I needed led me here eventually, to a life that feels much lighter than the one I used to dream. Sometimes enough is more than we realize. There was a time I'd carry comments long after they were said, replaying every conversation inside my worried head. If someone seemed distant, I thought I'd done something wrong. If someone didn't understand me, I'd wonder for far too long. I gave strangers too much power over how I felt inside, until the years revealed the truth I could no longer hide. The day I stopped taking everything personally, a burden left my soul. I realized most people are fighting battles I may never truly know. The day I stopped taking everything personally, the world became less hard, because not every storm around me was aimed at my heart. Some people carry old wounds, some carry fears unseen, some are simply overwhelmed by places they've already been. And often what they say or do has little to do with me. They're walking through their own weather, trying to find clarity. The older I get, the more I notice compassion changes the view. When you stop assuming everything must somehow point to you. Not every shadow is about you. Not every silence means rejection. Sometimes people are simply tired. The day I stopped taking everything personally, life became easier to hold. I traded constant overthinking for a heart that felt more whole. The day I stopped taking everything personally, and that's a lesson worth keeping, because peace grows stronger when you stop assuming and start seeing. Understanding others often begins with relaxing your assumptions. I used to fear the quiet, used to reach for any sound, a radio, a conversation, anything to keep me found. Thought silence meant loneliness, thought stillness meant something wrong. So I filled every empty moment and kept moving along. But the years have a way of teaching what restless hearts can't see. Sometimes the peace we're searching for lives inside simplicity. Not every silence needs to be filled, not every pause needs a voice. Some moments carry their own meaning without a single choice. Not every silence needs to be filled, That's what time showed me. The soul speaks its clearest language when the noise finally leaves. Now I sit beside the window and watch the daylight fade, listening to nothing but the wind moving through the shade. And somehow those quiet evenings say more than words can do, because life isn't always talking, sometimes it's listening too. The older I get, the more I treasure those ordinary peaceful hours, when the world slows down enough to notice its hidden flowers. Silence isn't empty, silence is space. And sometimes space is exactly what the heart needs. Not every silence needs to be filled, not every answer must arrive. Some truths grow slowly in the quiet and help a weary spirit thrive. Not every silence needs to be filled, and that's become clear to me, because the deepest conversations are often the ones we have quietly. The quiet isn't lonely, the quiet is listening. I spent a lot of years worrying about tomorrow, worrying about money, worrying about mistakes, worrying about things that never happened. And one day I noticed something. The world kept turning anyway. I used to carry tomorrow like a stone inside my chest, always thinking one more problem was waiting just ahead. I'd lie awake past midnight, trying to solve what wasn't there, creating storms inside my mind out of ordinary air. Meanwhile, life kept moving, the sun kept rising every day, and most of the things I feared never came my way. The world kept turning without my worry, the river still reached the sea, the stars still hung above the darkness without permission from me. And all those nights I spent afraid changed nothing in the end. The world kept turning without my worry. That's a lesson worth remembering. about getting older. I worried about losing time. I worried about every wrong turn and every hill I had to climb. But age has a funny way of revealing what's true. Most burdens grow lighter when you stop carrying them with you. Now I watch the evening sunset without rushing through the view, and I spend less time fearing life and more time living it too. The world kept turning without my worry. The river still reached the sea. The stars still hung above the darkness without permission from me. And all those nights I spent afraid changed nothing in the end. The world kept turning without my worry. That's a lesson worth remembering. Maybe peace isn't found in certainty. Maybe peace is learning to trust. Trust the road, trust the season. Trust that not every question needs an answer tonight. The world kept turning without my worry, and somehow I finally did too. I stopped fighting every shadow and started noticing what was true. The coffee on the table, the morning sky so blue. The world kept turning without my worry, and life became more beautiful. Most of the things that stole my sleep never happened. But the days I lost worrying, those were real. When I was young, I wanted everything as fast as it could come. Fast success, fast answers, fast proof that I'd become someone. I measured life by speed, thought progress meant moving quick, never realizing some of the finest things take time to truly stick. The years kept teaching patience, one season at a time, and slowly I began to see a different kind of design. The best things happen slowly, like roots growing underground, like trust between two people without making a sound. The best things happen slowly, that's what these old years show. The things worth keeping usually take the longest road. A friendship built over decades, a love that learned to stay, a peaceful heart that finally grew after years of finding its way. None of those arrived overnight, none came with a sudden light. They grew through ordinary mornings and countless quiet nights. The older I get, the clearer this simple truth appears. The strongest things are often built across many patient years. The world celebrates quick results, but life respects steady growth. Slowly, and I'm thankful that they did, because if they came too quickly, I might not have known what they meant. The best things happen slowly, and that's become enough for me, because what grows with patience usually grows deep. The strongest oak was once a patient seed. For a long time I carried yesterday like an old suitcase in my hand, filled with regrets and old mistakes and things I couldn't understand. Every memory felt unfinished, every scar still felt brand new. I kept looking over my shoulder instead of looking at the view. The harder I held those moments, the heavier they became, until I finally realized I was the one holding the chain. The day I stopped caring yesterday, the world felt lighter somehow. The road ahead seemed wider than it had ever looked before now. The day I stopped caring yesterday, I found room inside my soul for peace, for hope, for healing, and things I couldn't hold. Still has its lessons, and I still respect the miles, but I no longer live inside them or measure life by old trials, because every chapter ended for a reason I may never know, and every season taught me something before it let me go. The years have shown me clearly what I couldn't see back then. The future cannot enter if yesterday won't end. Remember the lesson. Release the weight. They're not the same thing. Yesterday, a quiet freedom found me there, not because the past disappeared, but because I stopped living there. The day I stopped caring yesterday, I finally understood why life keeps moving forward gently for those willing to say goodbye. Some burdens stay heavy until you put them down. There were years I fought the waiting, years I questioned every delay. Wondering why some doors stayed closed, while others drifted away. I wanted answers in a hurry, wanted life to move on cue. Thought every dream had an expiration date, and every deadline was true. But time kept teaching lessons I wasn't ready to receive. Some things grow stronger slowly, like roots beneath the leaves. The older I get, the more I trust the timing, the more I trust what I can't see. Some blessings take the longer road before they finally reach me. The older I get, the more I trust the timing, and the less I rush the day. Because life has a way of arriving in its own mysterious way. Looking back, I see it clearly. The things I thought I'd lost were often just being prepared at a different cost. Some opportunities came later than I believed they should, and because they came when they did, I was finally ready for good. The years have softened impatience into something closer to faith. Not certainty about tomorrow, just trust enough to wait. The seed doesn't argue with the season, it grows when it's time. The older I get, the more I trust the timing, the more peaceful my heart becomes. I spend less energy forcing doors and more enjoying where I'm from. The older I get, the more I trust the timing, and that's a gift age gave to me. Because what's meant for you arrives when you're ready to receive. Some answers come late, but they still arrive. There were times I wanted something with every piece of my soul, certain if I held on long enough, I'd eventually reach my goal. I knocked on doors that stayed locked, prayed for things that never came, spent years wondering why life wouldn't play my game. At the time it felt unfair, like the world had turned away. But wisdom has a funny habit of arriving years too late. Sometimes the answer is no, and that's not always a curse. Sometimes the road you wanted most would have only made things worse. Sometimes the answer is no, though it's hard to understand. Life can be protecting you with an unseen hand. Looking back, I see the blessings hidden inside delay. Some things I beg to receive, I'm grateful never came my way. Because the years revealed what my younger heart couldn't know. Not every closed door is rejection. Sometimes it's direction alone. The road became much clearer when I stopped demanding why and started trusting that life could see farther than my eyes. A closed door feels painful until you discover where it kept you from going. Sometimes the answer is no, and peace begins right there when you stop fighting reality and stop carrying despair. Sometimes the answer is no, and that's become enough for me, because life has earned my trust more times than I can count or see. Not every blessing arrives as a yes. Some arrive as a no. When the days were easy, I had people all around, plenty of smiling faces every time I came to town. Everybody liked the sunshine, everybody liked the ride. But when the clouds rolled over, most of them stepped aside. There's not bitterness talking, it's just something life reveals. You learn more about people when hardship turns the wheel. You learn who loves you when life gets hard, when the road gets rough and long, when the laughter leaves the room and the reasons to stay seem gone. You learn who loves you when life gets hard, and that's the truth you can't fake, because loyalty shows itself clearly when there's nothing left to take. There was a friend who kept calling when I didn't have much to say, and another who sat beside me through some long and heavy days. They never asked for recognition, never needed applause. They simply showed up quietly, and that's what real love was. The older I grow, the more I treasure the hearts that stayed sincere, because genuine kindness becomes priceless after enough passing years. Anybody can walk beside you When the path is easy, character appears. When the road gets steep, you learn who loves you. When life gets hard, when the nights feel cold and deep, when the answers aren't arriving, and you're struggling just to sleep, you learn who loves you. When life gets hard, and those people become gold, because true hearts reveal themselves when the story turns difficult. Hard times introduce us to the people who matter most. I used to think every friendship was supposed to last forever. Every promise, every handshake would somehow stay together. But life kept turning pages, and people came and went. Some stayed through many seasons, some barely stayed a minute. For a while I took it personally, wondering what I'd done wrong, until the years revealed the truth I'd overlooked all along. Some people were only meant to pass through. Not every soul is meant to stay. Some arrive to teach a lesson, then quietly walk away. Some people were only meant to pass through, and that's become clear to me. Not every chapter lasts forever, but every chapter helps you see. There were faces I still remember, though they've been gone for years. People who changed my direction without realizing it, my dear. Some brought comfort when I needed it. Some brought lessons through pain. Some showed me what loyalty meant. Some taught me what to change. The older I get, the more I understand life isn't measured by duration alone. Some of the shortest connections leave the deepest stones. A season can change your life, even if it doesn't stay. Oh, some people were only meant to pass that's no longer hard to accept, because gratitude grows easier when you stop measuring what's left. Some people were only meant to pass through, and that's the wisdom age gave me, to appreciate the journey without demanding permanence from everything I see. Not everyone stays, but everyone leaves something behind. For a long time I lived backwards, with one eye on yesterday, replaying old conversations and choices I couldn't change. I carried old regrets like they still belong to me, as if staring at the past would somehow help me see. But every mile I traveled taught a simple truth instead: you can't walk toward tomorrow if you're living in what's dead. The day I stopped looking back, the road grew wider ahead. The weight upon my shoulders finally started to lift. The day I stopped looking back, I found something I had lost, a little faith in tomorrow and a little peace at no cost. The past still visits sometimes, like an old familiar song, but it doesn't hold the steering wheel, and it doesn't stay for long. Because every scar is spoken, every lesson had its turn, and there comes a time in living when there's nothing left to learn. You thank the years behind you for everything they gave, then leave them where they belong instead of becoming their slave. Memory has its purpose, but it was never meant to become a home. The day I stopped looking back, the sky seemed a little more blue. Not because life became easier, but because my vision grew. The day I stopped looking back, I finally understood. The future doesn't ask for perfection, only the courage to move. Yesterday taught the lesson, today gets to live it. I spent so many years waiting for something better to arrive, thinking happiness was somewhere just a little further down the line. Always looking toward tomorrow, never standing where I stood, never noticing the blessings hidden in the neighborhood. I thought these days were ordinary, just another passing year. Didn't know I'd someday miss them when they disappeared. One day you'll miss these days. The mornings and the simple things, the familiar road you travel, and the comfort that they bring. One day you'll miss these days more than you realize today. That's why I'm learning to be grateful before they slip away. The old coffee cup on the table, the chair beside the window light, the voice of someone you love saying good night every night. These moments rarely look important while you're living through them all, but memory has a funny habit of making small things feel tall. The years keep moving forward like a river to the sea, and every season leaves behind a different version of me. Life doesn't always announce its treasures. Sometimes it hides them inside ordinary days. One day you'll miss these days, the laughter, the silence, the view, the people you assume would always be there, the little things you never knew. One day you'll miss these days, so I'm holding them a little tighter tonight, because the moments that seem the smallest often become the highlights of life. Tomorrow becomes memory faster than we think. There were years I spent wishing I could do some things again, take back certain choices, or say what I didn't say then. I replayed old conversations and roads I should have taken too, thinking if I changed the past, the present would feel new. But time doesn't move backwards, no matter how hard we try. Yesterday remains a memory, no matter how often we ask why. You can't go back, but you can go forward. That's the lesson life gave me. The past can teach you something, but it cannot set you free. You can't go back, but you can go forward. And that's enough somehow, because tomorrow still belongs to you, even now. Every scar carries a story, every mistake leaves a mark, but neither one was meant to become a permanent place in your heart. The years taught me forgiveness for the man I used to be, because he was doing the best he could with what he knew and could see. Now I spend less time regretting and more time walking on, because life keeps offering chances long after one is gone. The rearview mirror has value, but it was never meant to guide the whole journey. You can't go back, but you can go forward. And there's hope inside that truth. The future doesn't ask for perfection, only a reason to move. You can't go back, but you can go forward. And that's become enough for me, because healing begins the moment you face what's still ahead to see. The road behind you taught the lesson. The road ahead is yours to walk. There were people who judged me before they knew my name. who saw one chapter and thought they knew the whole thing. They saw the mistakes I made, but not the battles I survived. They saw the scars upon my skin, but not what kept me alive. For a while their opinions stayed heavier than they should, until life taught me something I finally understood. The people who judged me didn't know my story, didn't walk the roads I've known, didn't carry the weight I carried, or face the storms I've grown through. The people who judged me didn't know my story, and that's become alright with me, because understanding isn't something you can demand from everybody. The older I get, the more I realize most people are doing the same, looking at each other's surface while carrying hidden pain. Every face has a history, every heart has a past, and most of what really matters is invisible at a glance. Now I spend less time explaining and more time living true, because peace arrived the moment I stopped needing their approval. Not everyone will understand you. That doesn't make your journey any less real. The people who judged me didn't know my story, but life knew every page, every loss, every lesson, every season, every age. The people who judged me didn't know my story, and that's no longer my concern, because the people who matter usually take the time to learn. A story can't be understood from a single page.